Why does PC game stuttering happen with VRAM? Imagine you're playing your favorite game, and suddenly the smoothness turns into choppy frames and pauses. It can be frustrating, right? Today, we're going to find out why that happens, especially when it comes to VRAM, or Video Random Access Memory. VRAM is a special part of your graphics card that stores all the visual data your game needs to run smoothly. Think of it as a quick access storage for textures, frame buffers, and shaders. When you play at high settings or with big textures, VRAM gets filled up fast. If your VRAM is nearly full or completely used up, your game has to work harder to keep up. It starts swapping data between VRAM and your computer's slower system memory or storage. This swapping process takes time and causes those annoying stutters or frame drops. The main reason for this is VRAM saturation. When your game uses more VRAM than your graphics card has, it triggers constant data swapping. This is like trying to fill a bucket that's already full. You're constantly moving water back and forth, which slows everything down. Some games are poorly optimized and don't manage VRAM efficiently. They load too many textures at once or don't unload unused assets properly. This makes the problem worse, even if you're only slightly over your VRAM limit. Running games at ultra-high resolutions or with very detailed textures can fill VRAM quickly. For example, using for degrees Kelvin resolution with high-quality textures can push VRAM usage over 8 GB easily. Lowering texture quality or turning off some effects can help reduce VRAM use and smooth out gameplay. Another factor is if the game doesn't support dynamic texture streaming. That means it loads all textures at once, filling VRAM early and causing stutters when new areas load. When VRAM is full, your system tries to compensate by loading data into system RAM, which is much slower. This adds extra work for your CPU and RAM, leading to more lag and stuttering. Background programs can also eat up VRAM or GPU resources, leaving less available for your game. Closing unnecessary apps can free up VRAM and improve performance. Overheating your GPU can cause it to slow down, which might seem related to VRAM but is actually a different issue. When a GPU overheats, it throttles performance to cool down, which can make stuttering worse if VRAM is already full. To fix these issues, start by lowering graphics settings like textures and shadows. Use tools to monitor VRAM usage and make sure it stays below your card's maximum capacity. Close background programs that might be using VRAM. Keep your graphics card drivers and game updates current for better VRAM management. If you often run out of VRAM, consider upgrading to a graphics card with more VRAM, like moving from 4 GB to 8 or 12 GB. In short, VRAM-related stuttering happens because your graphics card runs out of its dedicated memory, forcing it to swap data with slower parts of your system. Managing your settings, closing background apps, and upgrading hardware can all help keep your gameplay smooth and enjoyable.